If you're looking to start a cleaning business and you want to make it profitable ASAP, like right out of the gate, you're going to need to avoid these mistakes. I'll tell you what they are and how to avoid them right now. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Mike Mack from AutomatedCleaningBusiness.com, also the author of the Amazon bestseller, Pick Up Cash, Not Trash. And if you want to build a high ticket cleaning business and actually automate the process, then you're definitely going to want to subscribe because I put out videos every week that are going to help you do just that. Now that's out of the way, let's get into the video. Okay, so you're starting your cleaning business, right? You're getting it off the ground. And just like most people, when you're getting started, you're looking for results. You're looking to get those clients on board, looking to get great people on board to clean so you don't have to do it yourself. And it's not just that, you want to do it as soon as possible. Am I right? Hit the like button if I'm right on that. So how do we do it? Right? Now, there are so many different ways to do those things, but what interests me more is sometimes we can learn much more by if we knew what to avoid. Like, you can give somebody a clear roadmap, but if they don't know what to avoid, those pitfalls, they'll rear their ugly head and get in your way, and they will derail you faster than anything else. So that's what this video is about. It's about getting into each one of these pitfalls and also not only showing you how to avoid it, but showing you how to make sure it's never an issue. All right, let's get right into those pitfalls one by one, starting now. Okay, obstacle number one that I see so many new cleaning business owners, honestly, check that I see a lot of just cleaning business owners in general, a pitfall that they make, and it's absolutely costing them a lot of money and success, to be honest, is poor marketing, right? Now that may sound obvious. What I mean by that is there's plenty of ways to do poor marketing, but there's one way in particular that is going to kill you faster than anything else. And that's what I like to call me marketing, right? Me, almost like Roadrunner. So it's that kind of marketing when I'm just focused on me. So let's take you, for example. If you are just busy talking about you, right? We're the best cleaning company. We're this, we're that, top of the line. Our clients are always saying good things about us. Do you know what I'm not hearing in that? Meaning me as your potential customer. You know what your potential customer is not hearing? How you understand them, you understand their pain, and how you are going to resolve their pain. Everything else is just me. When everyone else is doing what you're doing, you're not going to land them as a client. And if you're not going to land them as a client, that is a pitfall that you're not going to be able to get out of, unfortunately. This is one of the most important ones. It's why I'm starting here, okay? So it's like, how do we counter that? We counter that by actually thinking to yourself, like, what would you want to hear if you were them? Okay, that's a great exercise to go through. Think about them, right? What do they want to hear? Do you know their pain? Can you speak to their pain? Now you may say, what pain? I don't know, it's just cleaning, isn't it? No, if you go in it like that, then you're only gonna deal with clients who only wanna budget you to death. They're gonna be like, no, you're gonna come in with a proposal. Your proposal's gonna say maybe like 4 or 5K, and you're gonna feel good, like, I got my first client, let's go. And then it's gonna crush you. It's gonna crush your soul when they're like, our budget's $1,500. What? That's a product of poor marketing. See, a lot of people do poor marketing and then they chalk it up as, oh, people are cheap. Some people are cheap, but by and large, valuable cleaning companies get their worth, just like every other industry. If you show and display value, you're going to get your worth. If not, you're gonna be nickel and dime. So when you start writing your marketing material, I want you to think about that. What is their pain? How can we help them? What's in it for them? It has to be them heavy. You avoid that pitfall, you are already on fire. Let's go to the next one. Okay, the second obstacle that you must avoid is no marketing system. Now, we just talked about poor marketing. I would include branding in there too, right? It's not just the materials that you're sending out, whether it's your Facebook ads or whatever you're doing to garner clients. It's not just that. I mean, that's your marketing, but your branding, who you are, why should they care? What's the name of your company? All these things matter. It all tallies up at the end of the day, subconsciously in your client's head, okay? So the biggest downfall too, besides that poor marketing, is even if you have good marketing, let's say you listen to the first thing I just said, right? You fixed your marketing. Now it's not poor. Well, the second thing is lacking a system. What a system does here is it helps create consistency, okay? Because when you don't have a system, I mean, it's basically just having that little chimp in your head that just plays the, I don't know what those called, but they're just playing it. It's like, it's not a drum. It's nothing. It's just craziness. It's not going to get you what you're looking for ultimately. And that's consistent, sustainable success and fast, okay? That's what systems in general are going to help you do. Good systems, of course. Even great marketing marketing, let's say you could just have a killer touch for marketing, right? But if you're not consistent, it doesn't really matter. Why? Because you have to stay top of mind of your clients. That's why what I teach in my program is all about, like, it's the rich niche method, right? My method is of consistency. It's creating omnipresence around people every single week. They're getting multiple touches from us in different ways, okay? And now the reason why it's so effective is because it's very different, it's very unique, but it's also very consistent. And that right there, if you just took that aspect of it, you're gonna see so much improvement right off the bat. Maybe you don't land a high ticket client out of the gate, but that consistency is absolutely going to get your phone ringing, it's going to get you on walkthroughs, and it's going to get you clients, okay? But you have to remain consistent. So how to avoid that is by basically picking a method, or maybe two. What's a marketing method that you're gonna use? Pick one or two of those things and stay consistent. Commit to yourself that you're going to be disciplined, that you're going to see it through, and you're going to, no matter what, even if it's uncomfortable, you're going to stick with it because it's going to lead to great clients. That's the beautiful thing about our industry, okay? Everything is recurring. That's why I love it so much as well. I'll never give mine up, okay? I'll never sell it because it's amazing. It's keep building on that, right? And the way we do that is we keep getting great clients, okay? But if you're inconsistent, it's never gonna happen. So get consistent, create a system, create a process, and that is going to be big time for you guys. Let's get to the third thing. Okay, a third obstacle, I mean, this is the most common one. Let's be real. The most common one is the hiring pitfall, okay? The hiring pitfall. Now, why is it the most common one? With respect, I think most people just, when it comes to this industry, for whatever reason, don't know what they're doing. And that is because they tend to fall in the traps and they start like repeating things other people who don't know what they're talking about say. Like, you know, nobody wants to work. It's just hard out here. People don't want to work. People are lazy. It's baloney. It's just a poor excuse. Do you know why it's a poor excuse? I can't speak for residential because that's not my bag. You know what I mean? Commercial is, okay? So why it's baloney is, I don't hire people in my company who are unemployed. In fact, I only hire people who actually have good jobs. Why? Because they have stability. If they are unemployed and they take our cleaning job, what happens when they get a full-time job that requires them to move somewhere? They have to move 2 towns over, and now all of a sudden they don't want to take our office job anymore. Do you see what I'm saying? You have to think in those terms. So you want that stability. So you only talk to people who are working. So if I can't hire people that are already working, looking for an extra job, does that mean they don't want to work? Or does that mean they don't want to work for you? Right. If you're approaching this with some humility, and remember, I'm talking like I'm talking now, but I've went through that pain already. And that's why I can tell you guys, I don't want you to go through that pain. So whenever someone says people don't want to work, like, run. Don't take advice from somebody that doesn't know how to hire. No, the way you avoid that obstacle is by keeping the mindset that of course people want to work. People just want the right kind of position. People want a position that is going to be perfect for their schedule. And we have the ability to offer such great, flexible part-time jobs, okay? So if anything, you're talking to people who are more responsible. Make the position desirable. If you don't find it desirable, then I got news for you. Coming a little closer. Nobody's gonna wanna work for you. Why? Because if you're too good for it, if you're over it, if you are too awesome to even consider yourself even remotely willing to possibly, potentially, maybe clean for your own company temporarily, then you're not gonna be able to sell something you wouldn't use. Right? It's like being a door-to-door salesman for solar. My first question would be like, how long have you had solar and how do you like it? If the person doesn't have solar, why would I buy solar from you if you don't have solar? Okay? It's the same thing. If you're selling a cleaning position, but you think it's icky and you would never do it, it's going to come across in how you talk about it. It's just going to come across, and you have to stop that immediately. Again, that doesn't mean you have to clean. I'm just telling you, okay? That's something you want to avoid there. All right? So that's it for that obstacle and how to fix it. If you are new and starting out and you want more information, you want to get there a lot faster, I'll help you do it. Check out the first link in the description. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and free book, just cover the shipping. That's all I got on this video. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, Cub Scout.